Hello all, welcome back. As promised, today we're going to do the cotton harvesting. Now, I know this is Ireland, it's actually the name of the map as well, and therefore cotton harvesting is very unrealistic, but it was a mission that was available, so I think we're going to do it because it's something different. We don't normally do cotton harvesting, so that is going to be today's job. Let's get everything turned on. So, a quick look outside. I believe I should unfold. Hopefully we'll still be able to get underneath this tree. Might struggle a bit, but we'll see. Then we can lower. In fact, we'll lift it up a second. We'll turn it on. There we go, look at that. Get back into the cab and let's get going. The advanced field info, enhanced field info, whatever it's called, did tell me that it thought we were going to get 10,000 litres from this field. So we'll see how we do. 10,000 litres, I believe. It's been a long time since I did cotton harvesting. I believe it's 10,000 litres to one cotton bale. And it thought we were going to get just a little bit more than 10,000. So annoyingly, we might have more than one cotton bale. But we'll see how it goes. I have no idea where to sell it. I'll have to check that afterwards. There is, of course, a flashing icon on the map. So that would give a very good idea of where. I'm really hoping the desktop audio is actually recording. It's not showing anything. I may have to just stop and double check. We'll do the headlands first and then I'll see. It would be very strange if it wasn't recording, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I will double check it afterwards. I think given the width of the harvester, we'll probably do 3 headlands. Maybe just 2, we'll see. We're going to have to do the headlands in a slightly strange shape by the looks of it. Just lift up. One of the great things is, of course, that this has got an incredible turning circle, which does make things a lot easier. I think the wheels at the back essentially pivot rather than, you know, turning on an axle. I think they almost pivot at on the spot, which means turning is quite easy. Be very useful in some of the bigger harvesters for getting around the roads. Off camera, I did finish the seeding. We're in negative money at the moment. That's because, I'm sorry, my cat is squeaking in the background. We're in negative money at the moment because I had to buy more seed and more fertilizer to finish the fields. And of course we have our loan interest and our lease running cost. I did return the tractor that I leased specifically for seeding. So it's just the Ford that we have on a permanent lease that I had to pay for. But that is 600 euros, which is a lot. I'm not sure how many days we've actually had it. So I'm not entirely sure how much we'll have to make to have paid off the tractor. Oh, it's already down. Actually, I said 3 headlands. I think maybe 2 will be enough. We'll see. This field isn't that big. It's just that I think that harvester header looks small, but it's not that small, not really. One thing I was going to do before I started recording this episode was actually check how cotton is harvested in real life. So I've got a feeling it's harvested running in straight lines, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know if there'd be any detrimental effect to the crop by going sort of sideways like we have been. Yeah, not sure. I'll check afterwards and see. Maybe I can find something. This is another half of the field done. There we go. We'll lift up, spin round. Look at that for a turning circle. Awesome. And I will pop the header down. There we go. Off we go again. Yeah, so I think actually 2 is definitely enough for this size of field. So what I will do, once I finish this headland, I'll just stop the recording and double check that there is sound. And if not, I might have to fix it. But we'll see. Yeah, this is going very well so far. Very, very nice. And we're not getting paid much for this, so I'm really relying on the bonus from harvesting all of the crops. I'm hoping the price of cotton is high as well. Because if the price is high when you sell it, then the extra leftover that you get to keep as the bonus for harvesting everything, that extra is obviously worth more. So I have in single player games, when I'm obviously not recording them, I have just held on to the end of a contract before, just to try and wait for the good price, but you shouldn't really do that. That's a bit of a naughty trick. Right, I will stop recording here quickly and just double check the sound. I will be back in a minute. Okay, so I did check and there was no sound, but there should now be sound. I can see the soundbar moving in OBS, so it should be okay. I don't know why it decided not to do it that time. But of course, all you missed out on was 2 headlands of me driving around with an engine on. So you missed the ambience, or ambience, but you did get to still hear me talking, which is of course what you all came here to watch. Only joking. On another note, I mentioned last time having my Max Realism series that I'm planning on starting. I did a quick check today, and the map that I was originally planning on running it on is not seasons ready, and I don't know if there's any plan to make it seasons ready. I need to try and find out. The reason I chose it was because it's a German map, and I live in Germany. I tried the map out and I really liked it. Really, really nice map. But if it's not seasons ready, it's not going to work for what I wanted it for, which is very annoying, obviously. So I'm going to have a look into it, because it may be that I have to choose a different map, in which case I will try and stick with the German theme, or at least the European theme. I did see another one on there earlier that looks very nice, but I have to check it out. As it's max realism, I will do what I do sometimes do, which is actually check which crops are grown in the region. So when I was just messing around trying to be realistic on my own, I did do a quick check that all of the maps I was playing on had soybeans, for example. Most of the other crops in the game, they're grown everywhere. But the soybeans I wanted to double check, because I know that there are some countries that make more than others, or grow more than others. But it turns out that all of the maps I was growing it on, they do have soybeans, just not as much as certain other crops. For example, when I was travelling around northern Germany a couple of months ago, I did actually notice that every field just had corn. I have absolutely no idea why they were all growing corn. I don't know what they're growing it for, what they're using it for, but all of them, just corn everywhere. Maybe it's chaff, maybe it's not. Which brings me to another point. Before I ran through the night, the silage bunker was on 43% fermented. So by now, it is possibly finished. And there's a good amount of money in that bunker. So we're going to have to check. It'd be great news if it's if it's all fermented. So we've got our big tool, I can't remember what it's called, the tool which flings chaff and other items around, and that's going to help us to load up our trailer from the silage very quickly. Okay, just doing a quick calculation in my head, I don't think that it is actually 10,000 for one bale, because we're on 6,500 and that's 32%, so round about a third. So I would say it's actually 20,000 for a bale of cotton, which is good because it means I only have to empty the harvester once. And I don't know if any of the updates to Farming Simulator in general have modified the way cotton bales look when they're not completed. Originally, I think they looked just like full bales, no matter how much was in there. I think that's what I remember. But of course, cotton came out in this version of Farming Simulator, and it was one of the first things I wanted to try. So I think I might have actually tried it on day one. Which means it was a long time ago. Now you may be wondering what on earth I'm doing. It's just because I'm no longer doing headlands, so I'm just trying as much as possible to go in straight lines. Obviously it's not working completely. And yeah, so I won't do cotton again. I do have the John Deere cotton pack, so really I should go to an American map so that I can play it realistically and have some fun doing cotton. Having said that, I'll double check in a second, but I'm sure that when the fact sheets came out, the John Deere cotton harvester was almost 1 million. So unless I started with just a cotton harvester, it wouldn't be a very realistic game, in which case why bother going to the US to be realistic if I have to start with just a farm that has cotton only. So let's have a quick look. $847,000. And it can only take 10,000 litres. Okay. It's interesting. So it takes less. Okay. It's good to know. Right, anyway. Continuing with our harvest of cotton. Let's get outside. I'll have to zoom out a bit. There we go. I'm going to turn the HUD off, and I'm going to try and take a screenshot. Who knows how well it's going to go. Not well. I'm missing cotton. I knew that would happen. I knew it. It's bound to happen, of course. Right, let's try this again. Oh, look at that. Got the balloon in the background. Well, I'm going to time-lapse this, or maybe just jump cut, because it's a slightly repetitive job, and as fun as it is to do cotton harvesting, I'm not sure it's that fun really. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll just time-lapse this small little bit that I'm going to finish, and I will see you in a couple of seconds probably. Okay, so we are almost done here. Not much left at all. Yeah, I think the field estimate was 10,165, if I remember right. So we're definitely going to finish with more than the estimate. But of course, it was an estimate, so I can't blame it. Let's see what we actually do get in the end. There we go. So let's turn it off. And let's get back over here so we can empty out. I'm not quite sure how we empty. Unload an unfinished bale. So I guess we can just dump it down here, maybe? Oh, that reminds me. when I looked, there are no beacon lights on this, which is very strange. So, let's dump out an unfinished bale. So I'm just taking a screenshot there. You know, it's possible that I might need a better screenshot than the ones I took earlier. It's distinctly possible. Let's fold it back up. Just move it out of the way. And we'll return these later. So, handbrake on, engine off. Let's quickly get over to our John Deere. Of course, all of this equipment was borrowed. So I believe we just reverse up to it. Let's line ourselves up. And get ourselves into reverse gear. Oops, steering the wrong way. Oh, you know what? It does not like going straight. Let's get ourselves lined up properly. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Lovely. And let's see where we need to deliver to. The spinnery, which is down there. So how do we get there? It looks like I can take this path here all the way down almost. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be a long drive. So what I'll do is I'll jump cut there rather than making you watch me go the whole way. So I'll see you in a second when I magically appear at the spinnery. Beacon lights on first. See you in a sec. Okay, so I've taken a couple of shortcuts and I'm here. Made it here in very good time. Better put the hazard lights on. So we're a bit of a wide vehicle at the moment. And I believe this here is the entry to the spinnery. Very nice. Okay, put those hazard lights off. And let's find where we should deliver. I'm gonna guess it's that. That would make a lot of sense. So, let's deliver. See how well we do. Contract on field 24 finished. We didn't get anything extra. Oh, interesting. But we got 1982 or 1982 to normal people. And of course that returned our vehicles. So let's tab over. The max realism series, I will actually turn off the tabbing ability. I know, crazy, right? Well, look, we've started getting some potential harvest quantities. How is this doing? 100%. We can open it. We can open it and we can fill up. Right, let's go and have a quick look then. So, field 42. Potential harvest quantity. We've got weeds everywhere, by the way. We need to go and spray weeds. Why can I not see the potential harvest quantity anymore? Interesting. Very interesting. Why is the number changing? I don't know. He says 69,000 litres of soybean. That's incredible. Right. Stop jabbering. What do I need for my lovely tool? My ridiculously big tool. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. The milling machine. 95 horsepower. Okay. This tractor is 107, so he can do it. Which means... Does he have a front linkage though? No. So this is the best one. We'll just fill up once, I think. We won't... We'll keep some silage. We don't need to get rid of it all today, because we're not mowing any fields today. It's just to try and get us back into a good positive number. Possibly even pay back some of the loan, depending on how much we get. In fact, let's have a quick check. What's the price of silage at the moment? 353. That doesn't sound good. But I'm on normal difficulty. Okay. We'll just have to see. It doesn't sound good to me. Maybe it's an excellent price. I just don't realise. I'm doing this very stupidly, actually. I should attach this first and then attach the trailer. I also haven't attached the hoses. So let's get that on. PTO on. Hoses, no. Okay. Put it back. The hoses hooked up. Now, we did have this problem before. You couldn't see the PTO. It says the PTO is attached. Maybe I lift the front one. Can we now see it? Yeah, we can once it's lifted. Right. Let's try and reverse out of here. This is going to be interesting. Oh, we're hitting things. I think we might have to go the long way round, just so we can avoid hitting things all over the place. No! This is not going well. There we go. Oh, come on. The collision on there is quite wide, actually. Or maybe it's just me. I thought I was well clear of it. Let's get ourselves out of here. Next time we'll use that bunker that's right in front of us. Even though we bought this bunker, which I then realised afterwards we didn't even need. I don't think we'll use it all the time. We'll try and get the other one full, I mean really full, and do it that way. So, uncover the bunker. Yes, please. Get over here. This tractor really, really needs a wash, doesn't it? Right. Turn it on. No, unfold the pipe first. Which one's unfold the pipe? That one. Now we can turn it on. I will. Oh. Get off there. There we go. Right. Let's start the madness. quickly that gets filled up. It's doing a really good job there. Okay, just back out. Making very short work of this, obviously. Let's go with that. Okay, for some reason that works. I guess maybe because it was sat slightly on top. Maybe. I don't know. Strange. It's definitely working well. Regardless of whether it seems to be having a bit of a head fit at the moment. Now, can I not adjust the angle of anything? No, just that one. I will go away. Okay. I think we'll turn it off. And we will go and drop this off somewhere. Pretty sure I just turned it off. But I didn't lift it. And which one did I say? That one. There. So I will just drop this over in here for now. So we will pop it down, pop ourselves out, and now we need to check where the best place to sell this is. Our slightly shy of 20,000 litres. So, I think it's said there's only one place. Bales. Okay, where's Bales? Over here, which means if we come out the yard, turn right, follow it, just up to field 39. Right. I will drive up there, and I'll see you just as I arrive. We'll see how much money we make. Oh. Beacon lights. Don't have beacon lights. Forgot that. Right. See you in a minute. Just coming back onto the main road now. There we go. So I believe Bales, as it was called, should be in here. That's what I'm hoping. Which one was it? It's the closest one, apparently. Which is this one here. By the looks of it. So which side? Tip side. Back. Oh, the money's rocketing. The money's rocketing. So, 7,000 euros. Nice. That's where we're going to end it for today then. 7,000 euros. We can hope to make that every time we sell it, or at least round about that value. I'm not sure how many trailers we've got, to be honest. We'll have to have a check. But I think, judging from how much we took in, I think we've got 3, possibly 4, which is good. Very good. Maybe even more. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next week for another episode. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.